kind of changing the game here of like winemaking, you know. People are looking for new flavors, people are looking for new blends, and here, this is how the Romans made their wines. I was born in Sicily, came to this country when I was 10 months old, grew up in North Beach, so imagine North Beach in San Francisco in the 70s. We used to cater to the opera stars at my dad's restaurant, so at a very young age I was exposed to good food, great wine, and fantastic people. And this is where I established my palate. Out of all those wines that I tried, the two areas that I loved the most was Piemonte and Veneto. Piemonte, the Barolos and Barbarescos and Barberas, and then Veneto was primarily the Amarone. I really enjoyed it so much that I turned it into a career. As I had the opportunity to do something like that, I noticed that there weren't any of these varietals available to make an Amarone. Primarily the grapes are Corvina, Rondinella, Molinara, and Nogara. Amarone is a very difficult wine to make, not a very common technique. The uniqueness of this Amarone is the drying of the grapes. We let them dry for 60 to 90, 120 days, depending on Mother Nature. You know, it varies. The grapes shrivel, so that you lose 50% of their weight. Finished product, you get more concentration. When you dry the grapes the right way, you get the freshness of the fruit itself, and then the tannins that develop in this whole process gives it the structure and the complexity. I think that primarily comes in the mid palate. So you're gonna get the figs, the dates, that kind of flavor profile. The whole process is very magical. It's alchemy taking place where you see the transformation of these grapes going through their process, concentrating their color, concentrating their flavor. As a winemaker, I don't feel like I want to manipulate the wine to become what I want it to be. I'm more like a parent where I'm just kind of guiding it to become what it's supposed to be. We go to the vineyards at crack of dawn and we hand select and sort all the best clusters that we dry. The normal process of harvesting, there will be about a half a ton of fruit, where in this particular case, you have to be a little bit more careful on how you handle the fruit. The more careful you are, the better results you end up getting. We pick the grapes and lay them on these trays gently, side by side, only with one layer. And then we process them one more time by getting these clusters and setting them on the bamboo trays. This is a 4x8 bamboo tray, and this is where we dry it. If you go 90 to 120 days, by the time you start your primary fermentation, it's in January. As we get closer to spring, the environment is already starting to warm up, and so you can pretty much let it go through its process. And I think this is where the classical music comes in. It's very mystical. Amarone is world-renowned. It's a wine that you enjoy the layers, you know, with food. This wine is just absolutely amazing. The guideline for Amarone that it shines at 10, drinks great at 20, and you can still enjoy it at 30. And when you drink it, you'll just fall in love. And this is a romance that I'm sharing in a bottle. It's art that I'm creating that you can enjoy and share it with friends and family. The brand's getting recognition in Michelin star restaurants, so it confirms that everything that I've worked on for the last 20 years, it's all come into play. I'm making the wines the way I desire, and it looks like it's being embraced, and it's an accomplishment, and I'm very fulfilled and complete.